So some stuff happening in Kenya. Apparently the parliament has ordered the education ministry to investigate into something very interesting. Apparently a Christian university has been forcing students, Muslim students, to attend services, Christian services, all the time. What's up, everybody? I know I got my glasses on. How are you doing today? Sorry, I'm not removing them. I just want to look cool, you know. Thank you very much. I know you love me like this. Anyway, so Kenya. Parliament has instructed the education ministry to look into a situation where a local university in Kenya, has been forcing students. This is a Christian university forcing Muslim students to attend prayer, a Christian prayer. And if you don't, you're going to be punished for it. If you don't, you're not going to get your result. Is this good? Let's check it out very quickly. So Kenyan Parliament aid has ordered the education ministry to look into a claim that university in the country is making Muslim students go to Christian services. Daystar University, a private Christian school near Nairobi, is also said to be keeping back grades of students who do not go to chapel. And people are not happy about this. The university says it isn't truth. Who's lying?
All the students are admitted with the full knowledge that the university is a Christian institution with its own philosophy, ethos, and core values, as indicated in that letter. The university indicates that upon admission, students sign a code of conduct by which they agree to abide by the university's Christian values and a commitment to participate in the university's spiritual disciplines.
Who's lying? Is the Christian university lying? Isn't that a sin? Okay, let's follow. These accusations came into parliament from Kenyan MP Muhammad Ali. Muhammad Ali, from what you can understand very quickly from his name, is most likely a Muslim MP, obviously speaking for Muslim students.
No student will be forced to go to a chapel or either to go to a mosque to pray. So, Mr. Speaker, this response is, I can call it a fake response because they are trying to hide under the policy that is not there in terms of the Ministry of Education within the country.
So we have a situation here. Let's think about this very rationally, okay? We have a university that is Christian university that accepts students from all over the world, students from all over things, you know, different religions and stuff. Does not discriminate, if you prefer. But now you find yourself in a situation where students from a different religion are forced to attend Christian services. And if you do not attend, you will not get your result. Is that okay? Is that okay to do? Isn't that discrimination? Like, wouldn't this be violating other people's rights to beliefs? I mean, if you force them to go do things they're not necessarily supposed to be doing. If you do know they are Muslims, why do you get them to go attend Christian celebrations and prayers by force? I mean, you may say it's not by force, but if you withhold their result, isn't that by force? Let's continue. The education minister, Ezekiel Moshugu, passed on what university said. They say everybody knows it's a Christian school. This is the university talking. Everybody knows it's a Christian school with its own belief and values. So you already knew it was a Christian school when you came here. When students joined, they agreed to follow the Christian values and join in the spiritual activities, he said, quoting the university. He also mentioned that students are supposed to attend 75% of chapel services each semester. So 75% is compulsory. From what I'm understanding here, it looks like these are terms and conditions before you join the university. Is it openly said, or these are things you just discover after you've joined the university? I mean, it's Christian university, but it's not for free. So they're not necessarily going to push away students that are willing to pay money just because we're from a different religion. So we're going to accept your money, come in, but we're not going to mention anything with regard to religion. But as soon as you're in, you've paid your whatever, then we can start pushing on you to go to chapel. That's a possibility. The ministry also checked out claims from Mr. Ali that the school promotes men that like men and all that stuff.
And Mr. Speaker, even the syllabus, whatever that they are teaching there, when I raise the issue of LGBTQ, they are giving the student the assignment to go and do something on lesbian, to go and do something on gays.
Anyway, this is controversial, not 100% sure. Okay, so let's think together. University is a Christian university, accepting people from all over the world, okay, all blends of life. And clearly, I'm 100% sure, or nearly 100% sure, if people came to university and being told, listen, here you're going to be forced to do 75% attendance to services that are religious, that have nothing to do with teachings of schooling. I'm sure many people will say, you know what, no, actually we don't want to do that. Okay, so unless you didn't say it or you didn't talk about this very openly, then people will say, okay, you know what, this is just a school. Yeah, well, it's kind of Christian, but it's just a school. Okay, then they join. And later on, you tell them you need to come to services. And we're not part of that. We came to school to learn mathematics, geography, physics, and many other things. We didn't come here to learn about spirituality. Then again, my other issue is, why do Africans focus so much on spirituality? Fellas, we need to build buildings. We need engineering. We need bombs, nuclear bombs for respect. Yes, we need that stuff. We do need that stuff. Why do you think they're scared of North Korea? Because they have the nuclear bomb. Why do you think they're scared of Russia? They never invade. They're scared of nuclear bombs. Why do you think they're scared of all these countries? Iran, they're scared of nuclear bombs. Africa is the only continent that can come and, tell you, president, we don't want you no more. Out. You're not accepting men that like men, women, you're out. Because you have nothing. All you do is religion. You already know who's going to go to heaven. You know who's not going to heaven. You became advocates and lawyers of Jesus. Jesus doesn't need lawyers. Fellas, Jesus does not need lawyers. He doesn't need it. God doesn't need defensive, warriors. He doesn't need that. He can protect himself. Instead of focusing on religion, that's individual stuff. Look, we don't know where we came from, right? We don't even know where we're going to go. All I can say is speculation. Your religion speculate that you're going to go this way. His religion speculate they're going to go that way. Who's telling the truth? We don't know who's telling the truth. You think you're telling the truth. But we don't know who's really telling the truth. How about for now we focus on things that's going to build us up and move us forward as a community? Okay? That's number one. Number two is, fella, you come to a school that clearly say Christian school. Christian school. Well, somewhere you need to think about the fact that it's a Christian school. So somehow they're going to bring some Christian stuff are going to pop out. Are you ready to mingle with the Christians and do Christian stuff? Are you ready to do that? I mean, if you're not willing to do that, then fella, maybe you should have found a Muslim school. How about that? Then nobody's going to bother you. No, it's very easy to scream discrimination and all that stuff. You're forcing students to do things they're not supposed to be doing. This is not a national school. This is clearly cites Christian school. So they have a tendency, even though they teach mathematics and geography and all that stuff, they are probably sponsored by the Vatican. So, I'm just speculating. So it means in some ways you're going to be forced to attend 75% if it says, I guess it must have been written somewhere. You cannot then later on go and complain through parliament saying you need to investigate a school because they're forcing people to do things they're not supposed to do. They say it's a Christian school, not a private national or religion school. From many people's experience and tales we've heard, Muslim schools don't accept bullshit from any other. No, they don't. They want stuff to be respected, their values and stuff. So if you decide to go join a Muslim school, you're going to have to live by the rules of a Muslim school. You're not going to come there and not respect things. They're going to kick you out. As simple as that. So I think you need to go to other people's space and respect the way they live. Isn't that the way you proceed? Okay. But then, again, what's very important here I mention is Africa need to focus on development. Focus on good things. Stop that stuff that just move. And I'm not against religion, okay? Fellas, don't get me wrong, because I know we are professionals at twisting and changing other people's words. That's not what I say. What I'm saying is this. This is so unnecessary, okay? Your God is bigger than, my God is bigger than your God. No, let's find food for our children. Let's find electricity for our own. Let's find telecommunication. How about that? How about engineering, building our own schools, building our own buildings? How about we finance our own countries? How about we build road from Mombasa to Dakar? How about we make things move forward and stop focusing on things that are spiritual right now? Okay? China is not focusing on spiritual stuff. Let me just remind you, fellas, during colonialism, everybody suffered. Yeah? And I know many Africans just play the colonialism card. We were colonized. We were taken into slavery and stuff. Yes. Sure, that was really, really bad. Very, very sad, unfortunately. But we weren't the only person to go through colonization and slavery. I'm sorry to burst your bubble. Many other countries suffered too. Have you ever heard of Singapore? Yes, they were free just a couple of years before you. Singapore was a colony. They were beaten up by many, many nations. They have no gold, no diamonds, nothing. Look at Singapore. Top class world class, first world country. Better than America. America did nothing. I almost say America anyway. You know, better than Norway. Okay, compete with Norway and Sweden. That's Singapore for you. Beautiful place. I was there like maybe a year ago. Amazing system, like amazing place. How did they build the country? Brains. They have no minerals. Okay, brains. People came together, thinking together on how to progress. They've done so great. One Singaporean out of 35 is a millionaire in dollars. One Singaporean out of 35 Singapore is a millionaire in dollars. But Africans still complaining, oh, Europeans are controlling our countries. Oh, America is still. No. Why don't they do the same for Singapore? Are they superior human beings? What is wrong with you? Because they don't focus on religion, like you just religion. It's good, but nobody builds a country with just religion. Some of these countries here in Africa, you'll find, fellas, if you go to some countries in Africa, you'll find 12 to 13 to 20 churches per avenue. Why do you have 12 churches in one avenue? Aren't you praying the same God? Well, if you're praying the same God, why can't you come together and pray the same gods together? There's a church here and a church. Have you been to Africa before? To some of these countries? You'll be shocked. 12, 25 churches in one street. One street. Oh, you go ask the pastor, why do you have many churches? Why don't you just join hand with other people? Oh, no, we have our own vision. You see our vision. Is it your vision or is it about visions of God? Is it about your vision or it's about God's vision? Because the truth is, many of these people are just crooks. I'm just telling the truth. Again, this is not limited to Christians. What I'm saying to you, fellas, it doesn't matter what your religion is. Nobody cares about it, really. I'm just being honest with you. We just want you to be a good person, respectful, nice person to be around, somebody that lives by the rule of the country, somebody who doesn't steal from other people, somebody who contributes, somebody whose presence is felt in a positive way. That's all we want to see. We don't give a continent on how many times you fast, you pray. If you're an evil person, you're evil. We don't care what your religion is. We just want you to be a good person. That's all. Let me know how you feel about this. It's always a great pleasure. It's happening in Kenya, in Kenya. So this MP came forward with this and informed everybody saying government need to investigate this school, this university for oppressing, in his own words, Muslim children or Muslim students. It's a Christian school that has kids from all over the places. But unfortunately, as per this person, these kids did not attend Christian services. And by not attending Christian services, they are being discriminated against. Their marks are being retained. So they are not functioning freely as much as other children. Now the question is, didn't this kid know this was a Christian, whatever, Christian school or something? Like, again, why is religion getting into school? I don't get it. God bless.